Hi everyone, I'm Hayden. Welcome back to the channel. Imagine for a moment that it's 2 a.m. You are walking home alone through a narrow, winding alleyway in a major global metropolis. In many parts of the world, whether it's New York, London, or Paris, this is the specific moment where your heart rate starts to climb. You might check over your shoulder instinctively. You keep your phone hidden in your pocket. You avoid eye contact with anyone you pass. It is a state of hypervigilance that many urban dwellers consider a simple fact of life. But in Hong Kong, the experience is fundamentally different. At 2 a.m. in this city, you will see teenagers hanging out in front of convenience stores, women walking home alone from late-night shifts without a hint of hesitation, and even elderly residents taking a quiet midnight stroll. The palpable fear that haunts the late-night street of many Western cities is almost entirely absent here. Hong Kong is consistently ranked as one of the safest cities on the planet. But why? Is it just a matter of heavy policing, or is there something much deeper embedded in the very way this city was designed and built? Today, we are decoding the urban safety of Hong Kong. We are looking at how light, density, and a famous 1960s urban theory created a miracle of public safety that defies global trends. To understand why Hong Kong is so safe, we first have to look at a concept called the eyes on the street. This theory was popularized by the legendary urban activist Jane Jacobs in the 1960s. She argued that a safe street isn't just one with more police officers, it is one with more natural surveillance. In Hong Kong, our urban planning is essentially a masterclass in this theory. Unlike many other global cities, we don't have strictly segregated business districts that turn into deserted ghost towns once the office workers go home at 6 p.m. Instead, almost every building in our urban core is what planners call mixed use. The ground floor of a typical building is a 24-hour convenience store, a late-night dessert shop, or a bustling cha-chan teng. The dozens of floors above are residential apartments. Because there is always someone working, someone eating, or someone simply looking out of their window at the activity below, the street is never truly unwatched. In Hong Kong, the barrier between private space and public space is incredibly thin. This extreme density creates a community-led security system that works 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, without the need for a single security camera. Another critical factor in this safety equation is what I like to call the Lighthouse Effect. Hong Kong has one of the highest densities of convenience stores in the entire world. Between 7-Eleven and Circle K, there are over 1,300 stores packed into this tiny territory. For perspective, that is roughly one store for every 5,000 people. These stores are far more than just places to buy snacks or pay your utility bills. They act as permanent, decentralized safety beacons. They are brilliantly lit, equipped with CCTV, and staffed around the clock. In many cities, the dark patch between two distant streetlights is where crime is most likely to happen. In Hong Kong, those dark patches barely exist. No matter where you are in the urban center, you are usually less than 200 meters away from a 24-hour convenience store or a glowing MTR entrance. This saturation of light creates a psychological sense of security that discourages antisocial behavior before it even has a chance to start. Speaking of light, Hong Kong is technically one of the most light-polluted cities on Earth. While environmentalists and astronomers might despair over the lack of stars in our sky, urban planners recognize the massive impact this has on public safety. Unlike many Western suburbs where streetlights are dim, orange-hued, or spaced far apart, Hong Kong streets are flooded with high-intensity LED lighting and massive commercial neon signs. Criminals thrive in the shadows, but in Hong Kong, shadows are a rare luxury. This environment creates what we call visual permeability. Even in the middle of the night, a police officer or a random passerby can see clearly down a long street or into a side alley. When a city is built vertically, the illumination doesn't just come from the ground, it comes from the thousands of lit apartment windows above. This ambient glow ensures that the urban landscape is always visible, making it very difficult for anyone to commit a crime unnoticed. However, visibility is only half of the story. Safety is also a product of mobility. One of the most dangerous moments in any city is the feeling of being stranded, waiting 40 minutes on a deserted platform for a train that might never come. In Hong Kong, the movement never truly stops. When the MTR closes its doors around 1 a.m., our unique fleet of red minibuses and N buses, night buses, takes over the shift. These vehicles operate through the heart of the night, connecting the busiest nightlife districts to the furthest residential suburbs. Because transport is so frequent, reliable, and affordable, people are always moving through the streets. A street with people on it is inherently a safe street. By ensuring that its citizens are never stuck in a vulnerable spot, the city effectively reduces the window of opportunity for street crimes like muggings or harassment. Of course, we cannot ignore the legal and social framework that supports this infrastructure. Hong Kong has some of the strictest gun control laws in the world. Private ownership of firearms is almost non-existent, which fundamentally changes the nature of any street confrontation. Furthermore, the Hong Kong police force is one of the largest per capita in the world. But it's not just about the raw number of officers, it's about response time. Because the city is so compact and dense, a police patrol can reach almost any urban incident within a matter of minutes. When the perceived risk of being caught is near 100%, the incentive to commit a crime drops to near zero. This certainty of punishment is often a much stronger deterrent than the actual severity of a prison sentence. Finally, there is the cultural element. Hong Kong is a high-trust society when it comes to physical safety. There is a collective social contract that values order, harmony, and the smooth functioning of the city. Perhaps it's because we live in such close proximity to one another that we have learned to respect the public space as an extension of our own homes. Vandalism and graffiti are remarkably rare compared to other global hubs. This creates a positive feedback loop. When a city looks safe, clean, and well-maintained, people tend to behave more responsibly. This is the broken windows theory applied in reverse. Because the city is busy and well lit, it signals to everyone, residents and criminals alike, that this is a space of order, not chaos. Hong Kong's safety at 2 a.m. is not a happy accident. It is the calculated result of extreme density, 24-hour commerce, and a transport system that refuses to sleep. It is a city designed to be watched, lit, and connected at all times. While we often complain about the noise, the light pollution, and the lack of privacy that comes with living in a vertical jungle, these are the very things that allow us to walk home at night without a second thought. It is the hidden price we pay for total peace of mind. I'm Hayden. If you live in a city where you feel safe walking alone at night, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What is it that makes your city feel secure? And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden logic of Hong Kong, please hit the subscribe button and join me for the next episode. I'll see you in the next one.